All right, welcome to the Robert Miller, Pennsylvania Showdown. We should be live now, and while the guys are qualifying, we'll maybe talk about one or two of them. Not sure. Just actually doing a test more than anything to make sure everything's working correctly.
Can you hear me?
I do hear you.
All right, well, let's go ahead and just take a look at practice. Sean Judson leading the chart with a 20.2. Scott Binger, 20.3. Taking a look down, Jason Shook, 20.5. Several 20.5s, 0.6s. All these guys are going to be within 3 or 4 tenths. We can also take a look at qualifying. It is just wrapped up. And just like that, the qualifying disappeared on my screen, so I will not be able to tell you their times until it reappears.
We hear you through the view too. What's that, Scott? We can hear you good through the feed. Oh, thank you. Yep, looks good.
Scott, give me a heads up. Can you see the cars rolling off on the feed?
Alright, everybody, just a quick reminder. Initial starts on the iRacing green. Can't pass on the low line until after the start-finish line. Caps, how did I qualify you? I didn't qualify. I was on a phone call. Damn, there goes my chance of feeling cool. Nah, we're way better off back there to start with. I don't know, being near me is probably not anything you want right now. Why don't you just stay away from me? I'm drawn to you. No, that's Connor Daly. Yeah, I want to get in that Monday Night League next year. Yeah, it's fun. Second turn fine at this speed.
Well, and just like that, Sean Judson's out to an early lead here in the first heat. Heat's just going to set the field basically tonight.
Heat races are indeed just setting the field. Everybody will make the feature tonight. Peter Bryce working in that second position now. Mark Schneider working in third. Ron Capps didn't qualify, but he's made his way up to fourth after starting sixth on the grid.
Ron's kind of a shocker when it comes to dirt. You know, being a drag race guy, you wouldn't think he'd be in a dirt car, but he does very well in them.
Yeah, I was listening to a conversation during practice and helping some other drivers out about the way the car rolls through the corners, and it seems like he knows what he's talking about when it comes to these cars.
Yeah, the brake thing's just a matter of preference. Some guys like it, some don't.
Yeah, for those of you not familiar with those cars, Sean Judson takes the lead here, going lap number 6. These cars have the option to disconnect the right front brake, and if you think about that on your car, what's happening is the right front brake doesn't slow down when you hit the brakes, and only the left front does. Think of it as a shopping cart. You stop up that left front wheel, it's all jammed up because the last person that used it left it outside in the rain. Your car pulls to the left. And that's what these tracks do, left-handed pulls. Sean Judson coming around turn number 4 for the final lap. He is on lap number 8 for the first heat race, starting the inside lane for the feature. Sean Johnson's going to take the win there.
Yeah, it had the race set up on. I was expecting a qualifying setup on, and the turn 3 on the first lap. They're like, oh, this is tight. Now I guess it's my turn to try and get it done. Way to put the pressure on, Sean.
Starting grid for heat race number 2 is going to have Scott Binger on the pole.
Just a little bit tighter than
the
the
outside, starting in second position.
Automatically goes to the race
Schneider. He'll be in third place, right behind your pole sitter, Scott Binger. Fourth place on the outside, second row, will be Itch. And that's going to round out your heat race.
I'm going to ride around with Joseph
everybody.
Snyder here, and we'll see how things peel out. He's fairly decent at these cars.
Yeah, part of the Schneider brothers. Mark Schneider's his brother. Mark joined the league before us, or before his brother Joseph, and well, Mark always said his brother's better than him, so maybe Joseph Schneider can find a way around the 69 car of Scott Binger here in the second heat race.
Fact is, we'll give you a little taste of what it looks like out of one of these while they're parading around here. This is what he sees right at the moment. He sees the back of Scott Bininger, a little bit to the right of him as the car pulls up next to him.
Pace truck's pulling off here. They'll be going green around the corner out of turn 4. Scott Binger on the pole. Green flag is out. There they go. Bad start on the outside for the 30 car of Justin M. Powell.
Yeah, and look at there. Joseph had to check up or he was going to slide right into Scott. So let's see if he can run Scott down.
He is there. He has time. 8 laps. We'll see if Joseph Schneider can run down Scott Binger to take the outside pole for the feature race. This second heat race will set the outside lane for the feature grid.
Yeah, if you didn't notice there, Justin Powell got into the fence back there.
Justin Powell did get into the fence. That opened the door for Itch. Itch is running solidly in the third place position. I think the battle's really going to end up being Joseph Schneider and Scott Binger. We'll just have to see. Maybe Joseph can work his way back up, although he's fallen back significantly since the start of the race. He's trailing about 1 second behind Scott.
Yeah, it's a high possibility, too, that he's got the race set up on, too, instead of the qualify setup to run these heats.
Taking a look at how the car handles, it does look like that left front tire's coming up off the ground a little bit. That's really only going to happen in the race setup significantly, you'll notice. So he could very well have the race setup on.
Watch this front wheel as he goes through the corner here. See, his isn't coming up very high. Scott Benninger's is.
Yeah, let's ride in a chase view of Scott Binger if we can, producer. Riding on board here in the chase view, we can not see much, but the left front of that car is coming up off the ground a little, so Scott may have the race set up on. Now, interesting to note here, that does have an extra 10 gallons of fuel on the car. So if he's faster with that, good for him. But a lot of these guys should be running the qualifying setup, but you can run similar times at both setups. If we take a look back at Justin M. Powell, you'll see that his car is significantly off the ground in the left front.
Hell
yeah. He is definitely on the race setup. You can see that left front coming way up in the air compared to the rest of the cars. So that goes to tell me that the top two cars are
first ever one with you guys. You can go to the heat race, it still counts.
Yeah, Justin also has significant damage to where he got into the rail, the guardrail. Oh my, and at the very end, he just goes ahead and destroys it.
You guys have a 1 minute warm-up session here. Make sure you get your setup switched over to your feature 15-gallon setup and the fixed setups. Yeah, I don't think there's a choice because they gave me that setup only for the heat race. Just want to double check with you guys. It is letting you guys use the 15-gallon one here, right? Oh yeah, it is, because that's what mine is. I know I didn't. I was definitely on the race stuff. All right, Sean, let's finish this off. The PA boys speak tonight.
Getting up for the feature. We can get a little rundown of the grid here. It's going to be Sean Judson on the pole.
I'd like to apologize to everybody.
Second position. Peter Bryce. He's going to be working in the third position on the inside row behind Sean Judson. Joseph Schneider.
Good luck, everybody.
He's going to be starting fourth, second row outside. Ron Capps.
Good luck, everybody.
I believe he's involved in real-life NHRA stuff, but working the iRacing dirt late models when it comes to his sim racing. He's going to be starting fifth position on the inside. Itch starting on sixth outside. Jason Shook is going to be starting in seventh. Justin Powell, eighth. Mark Rabelis, one of our proud sponsors, Rabelis Photography. He's going to be starting ninth. And Mark Schneider looks like he will be starting in the 10th place position.
Gotta love the Crying Eagle on the front of that car.
Whose car is that?
Mark Snyder.
As a reminder, initial green's on the iRacing green. Any restarts will be
That
up
is
to
a
the
good
leader.
looking car, let me tell
It's
you.
going to be double file restarts. We do use iRacing X system, as you all know. So 17X, you're going to
And there it is.
penalty or stop and go penalty.
Crying
25
Eagle
is a
Brewing
DQ.
Company, I believe that says.
No passing to the inside on restarts
Possibly
or
a
the
local
initial
brewer.
start.
Good for him.
Cole, if I missed anything, just chime in. You're doing good. Stay away from the 99. Well, that's a given.
One lap to green here as we see him
If I was
come
in the rule
across.
books. Yes. Long race, 50 laps, guys.
All right, coming down into turn 3, getting ready to go green for the Robert Miller Pennsylvania Showdown, presented part by the Bealist Photography and Beef Jerky Unlimited. Sean Judson coming out of turn 4. Takes the green flag. We are green, green, green. Sean gets a good jump on the field. See what happens here. Scott Binger has a good run on that outside pole. Peter Bryce in the number 8 car is going to fall back to 4th, starting in 3rd place.
Bittinger.
The 39 car, Joseph Schneider. Yeah, Binger takes a dive down there. He's tightening up out of the corner. A little bit of contact between him and Sean coming out of the corner. That's going to give Binger the advantage here. Sean Judson working on the outside. Has no place to go other than that. He's going to get a run off the corner, follow suit. They're single file. 1, 2, 3, Scott Binger, Sean Judson, and Joseph Schneider with the 28 car. Ron Capps working his way in the 4th place position.
Looks like we may get a yellow there. Looks like the 8 got a little sideways and got a little help. Couldn't get straightened up.
Got to pull up for the pace car, guys.
The 8 car went down, touched the 1 car a little bit in the rear end, and obviously not wanting to get contact. Got
oh shit!
Sideways there. Spun out.
Sorry about the contact, Sean. Guys, you do have 1 fast repair. And if you do pit, you won't go a lap down because do not count caution laps are on. Wife's sitting here yelling at me because I'm shaking already. I ain't used to being out front in one of these. Just an FYI, guys, if we can't get a couple laps going here, green flag, we will switch it to single file restarts.
Mark Snyder's in the pit. I'm not sure if he's getting it repaired or not.
I think he may have opted for the tow option because it's setting in the default position in his pit stall. It doesn't look like he had pulled in there.
Those caution laps don't count. Is it counting the caution laps? No. Oh, okay. That's right.
And we're green. We're green again.
Green flag is out for Scott Binger. He's holding that lead. Sean Johnson working a little bit higher line. He's going to have a little bit more of a run out of the corner compared to the 3rd place car. They single profiled out a little bit. Scott Binger still working very cleanly out front. He's got a significant, clean enough lead out in front of Sean Judson. He doesn't have to worry about looking in that mirror, maybe checking up too early or anything like that. Should be relatively stress-free at that kind of lead. We'll have to see if Sean Judson can work his way up to Scott Binger's bumper. Looks like the 39 car, I believe that's Joseph Schneider. He may actually be chasing down Sean himself.
Yeah, it looks like he's starting to pull on Sean. He's found the groove.
Thank you, Mark.
I believe that caution was out for a slow car on the inside of the track. I believe Mark Rabilis was trying to let the leaders around it and actually brought the caution out there.
Checking up in 2. On the backstretch by the tower. Bridge, whatever, same thing, just different ways. Pedestrian crossover. Yeah, unfortunately, they don't let you stand on that when they're racing anymore. What about photographers?
Guys, real quick to Robert Miller.
You should get some cool pictures on the bridge at Dover. But that's fun too. Yep. Getting word from broadcast, not the broadcast. Well, this is the broadcast, I suppose. But getting word from Robert Miller that his dog is having puppies tonight. So that is why Robert Miller's not in attendance, let alone in the broadcast booth or any other place to be. His dog has had puppies tonight. He wanted us to pass along to all the drivers. Good luck and have fun. He will be watching from home. I want to see pics of the puppies. We thank you, Robert
Just like
Miller.
that, we have drivers saying they want to see pictures of the puppies.
Thank you, good sir, and congrats on the pups.
Yeah, yeah. And for those of
What
you
kind of
that
puppies?
didn't hear, they are they're some kind of
Said free puppies added to the winners
blue
first.
tick hound and a walker, some kind of
Well,
walker.
see, I have to get past you here, Scott. Now, if there's a puppy. Oh, I'll let you win, dude. I don't need another dog. I've got 4
All
already.
right, pace car's pulling off. Scott Binger is in control out of turn 4. He's green. He's going. He's got the jump. Joseph Schneider, 39 car. He's going to have a good look on the inside of Sean Judson.
Yeah, Sean's going to have a big run, though, coming off the corner. Let's see. Looks like Joseph's got it going on.
Taking the shorter path. Looks like Joseph did have it going on there. Joseph kind of setting himself up for a little bit more of a point straight out, but got tight there. Scott Binger did pull on him out of that corner there. 19, Sean Judson working on the inside here.
Looks like Cap's got a little touch with somebody there, and I believe they've wiped it up in the corner. Let me have a look.
Yeah, the one car flipped over, and I suppose it's still green. Green
I don't know
flag
how a
still
car
out.
flipping didn't bring out the caution.
And the car is still going
I was
well.
waiting for it.
That it is, and the 10 car of Itch also got slowed down significantly, but he's still able to drive.
And now Joseph is starting to pull on Bittinger.
Joseph Schneider has gotten completely around Sean Judson, and now he is pulling on Scott Binger, as you said. Coming out of turn number 4, looks like they both have about equal speed down the straightaway. You'll see on corner entry, Scott Binger gets that nose way further in there, checks up a little more mid-corner. Taking a shorter way around the track. Them guys are equal in time, no question.
Yeah, and he's really pushing him down the straightaway here with just nowhere to pass underneath for sure. He's going to have to get a run off of that top side.
He's going to have to do something different, working on the entry of turns 1. The 39 is Joseph Schneider's running a little bit of a higher entry. Yeah, look at this. Down into 4 off the exit there. Joseph takes a significantly lower line. Looked like he appeared to gain some time. Now Sean Judson's back in the mix. He's come back out of nowhere.
Yeah, until he hit the barrier there a little bit, slowed him down.
Oh, that's the broadcaster's jinx, let me tell you. Joseph Schneider working dead even. I mean, dead even with the 69 of Scott Binger, despite running a different line in turn 1. Oh no, there's contact. He spins him out for the lead.
Sorry, man. Sorry.
He is apologizing on the radio. I do not think that was intentional, but we will get them re-racked and restacked coming around. And 2 laps will be going green again. All the field will get caught up. Hopefully they can get their cars fixed up too.
Yeah, let's see if I can go back and find that.
Remember, guys, there's a fast repair if you haven't used it and still need to fix your car. We're starting the slide jobs early. Not even 15 laps. I like it.
Man, I'm sorry for getting into you.
No, man, it's all good. This is a tough track to pass.
Yeah, if you look at it here,
We're
Cole, I'm
running
playing it
on
on the
car, I need to let
broadcast. Actually,
I'm Badger.
looks like Bidinger might have got a little bit
I think
loose
you can go by
before he
everything.
even
You
got
told me the
touched.
rest of my thing.
Let's take a look at this in
Keep
slow
trying to
mo.
get past 19, but I thought you were in
Also
front of
trying
me.
to take a look in chopper view. We can see a little better.
Yeah, let me rewind this here just a hair. Here we go.
Binger
I wasn't trying to be
sideways
aggressive
much
there, just
earlier,
so you
a little
know.
bit different entry points. Sometimes that's just kind of how
Can I
it
get a
goes.
UL or something?
As you can see, the 39 of Joseph
good,
Schneider
39.
did not
We're good.
get the car turned as quickly.
You're
Like
like
maybe
down.
he was setting up a little bit more for the outside cushion, and Scott was trying to hold it a little lower. And that's kind of what I was alluding to earlier. Scott had a much more stress-free lead to where he could kind of take his own pace into the corners, and basically that just really gives you a mental clearance that you don't have to
Yeah, that
worry
was
about
weird.
that guy
Did it give you
hitting
an
on the rear
UL?
end if you check up before him.
It must have, because it put me to the back. And it's showing you like a lap down or something. Well, the lap down because of the caution, but I don't know why the hell it put me to the back.
Coming out of turn 4 here, Joseph Schneider's going to go back green. Green flag is in the air. Ron Capps on the outside here.
We'll see if
30 car, Justin M. Powell. He may have something for the guys.
Well, we'll see if Scott goes and works his way back up.
That is another guy to watch. He's been pretty much close to the fastest car on the track. Obviously, 39, Joseph Schneider was running him down.
Sorry, Mark. It's all
Sean
good. I was just trying
Judson's
to say,
another one
let's
we
get past
should
the window.
watch.
You're
He
way
is
faster.
coming up through the pack here.
I missed the turn.
Yep, Sean Judson did get put to the back on that restart.
I've yet to not miss the
Driver
turn.
chat. I'm not sure how that happened. Maybe he was charged with the caution from iRacing. That could be a little bit of a glitch. Nonetheless, they have 34 laps to go. Plenty of time to make some moves.
Boy, watch Ron Capps. He's got 1 and 2 down. He's got to work on 3 and 4, though. That's where he's losing.
Yeah, let's take a look. He goes down turn 1, kind of takes a medium slide job line there.
Yeah, his previous lap was a lot better.
Kind of doing the same thing here again.
And losing time doing that.
A lot of these guys you'll see, sometimes they really get the car sideways early and then kind of shoot off the corner. It's really more known as crossover line. But some guys, they may be able to stick it to the bottom. We'll just have to see.
Joseph is pulling a commanding lead. Let's ride with Justin Powell here as he's trying to get into Caps. Caps gets high up into the guardrail a little bit, but he's still ahead of him. Well, I don't know, across the line.
Across the line, it did score Justin third and Ron Caps second. So Ron did still have him at the line, but they've been side by side ever since. Down in 3 and 4 here, we'll see. Ron gets it really sideways, gets in there with a lot of speed. Justin Impala in 30 car coming out of turn 4. He's going to have second place at the line. If that was the finish, Justin would have won. Oh my, now he's sideways. Lost a lot of time there. That opens the lane for Jason Shook. Now Jason replaces right where Justin was. Jason's running the inside line. Oh, Jason gets the left front of the car right into the guardrail on entry of turn 3. Ron Caps is free for second place, just like he was moments ago.
Yeah, I'll tell you, when Justin was racing there next to him, Justin was doing good, but he got into that slick and it put his car completely sideways.
Angle management of the car is very important. As you see, Ron Caps there just nearly spun it out coming out of the corner. So you got to be careful with the throttle on these cars. They pitch and roll a lot. Jason Shook, he's taking a commanding line, just going out to that little bit outside edge there, coming out of 3. He's really getting a lot of speed off the corners. You see Justin and Powell kind of drives it through the slick there, loses a lot of speed on the straightaway, and with the straightaway this long, you really got to maximize speed on corner exit. Make sure your car's up to top speed coming out of the corner. Caution out. We're going to have to see what.
Sorry for the yellow. I couldn't get it in gear. Huh.
We apologize for the Jimmy Johnson checking out spotter pack. We don't know how we've tapped into that radio channel, but we'll see if possibly we can get that reduced.
Yeah.
Issue on the track with the caution to answer their question. Scott Binger said he couldn't get his car in gear, so something may have happened to where he spun out.
Here, let's go back and take a look. I mean, it's real simple with
I was
these
trying to get
controls
that
here.
going. I couldn't get in gear.
Yeah, we'll just click on the 69 car, Scott Binger, try and get into a chop.
Okay, you
and
see, getting locked. I appreciate
it. We see that he spun out. We'll rewind a little faster.
Sorry, I think I came up into you there, bud.
Can you hear anybody yet?
All right, we're going to take you guys back live there. We couldn't really find where the caution came out, but looks like these guys are working out of turn number 2, going down the backstretch. They're getting ready to go green. They'll be halfway through when they take the green flag. There'll be 25 laps done and 25 laps remaining. Your leader is going to be the 39 car of Joseph Snyder. Ron Caps on the outside. Leader in control, Joseph Schneider. Takes the green flag. Green flag is out. Jason Shook of the 1 car is following single file in line with the 28 of Ron Caps in 3rd place. Justin M. Powell's working in 4th. We have Peter Breeze and Sean Judson. They might duke it out for the 5th place position here. They both have slightly damaged cars. Actually, looks like Sean may have got his car fixed. He's only got a small dent in the right rear spoiler. The 8 car, Peter Peter Bryce working on the inside.
And
These cars are tightly packed. Look at the run from Sean Judson on the outside.
And what a clinic is Joseph Snyder putting on.
He has checked out from the pack.
And it looks like Bittinger's done come up a couple. We'll see how he does too.
Eight-car Peter Bryce tries to take that low line there going into the 3. Almost clipped the wall, checked up, lost a lot of momentum. He's going to be significantly back now.
Shook is really putting the pressure on Caps.
There's no doubt about that. Jason Shook, he's got a lot of momentum coming off the corner. He gets a little tight going into that corner. He's going to have to figure out how to straighten that baby up. He gets into the outside wall, loses a position to Justin and Powell. Sean Judson and Jason Shook kind of make a little bit of contact coming out of the corner.
My bad there, Jason. Didn't see you up top of me.
Radio chat has Sean Judson saying sorry.
Yeah, boy, Shook got all out of shape, and it cost him a position.
We take a look at the 69 car. Scott Binger's up to the back end of Peter Bryce. He may be trying to get around him here. Looks like he's going to get a big run off the corner off the high side. Probably won't be enough this time by, but he has certainly worked his way up to the bumper of the 8 car, Peter Bryce. Scott Binger in the 69. Understand he has family watching from home. Hope you guys are enjoying the race.
Yeah, and he's running that higher line, staying out of the slick, and he's going to get, oh boy, I think he's going to get by the 8 the next time by.
Particularly on corner entry, these cars, I guess, they probably don't really have a whole lot of power to really slicken it up on corner exit. It is slicked off a little bit there in 4, but look at that. Scott Binger makes his way around the 8 car. Peter Bryce gets in the slick a little too much. Jason Shook, he's getting loose. He just got dropped back 2 positions from that. Scott Binger's worked his way up to 4th place. Ron Capps, 28 car, he's gotten loose. It looks like it is getting a little slick out of turn 4.
Yeah, and Sean Judson is working that outside. Watch this as he goes by Capps.
Look at that. They're staying tight side by side. Sean Judson gets the run on the outside, nearly clips the outside barrier where that indent is. Sean Judson working high in 3 and 4. He's going to have the run. Ron Capps gets way too loose out of turn 4. Sean Judson made his way up to that 3rd position.
Yeah, I look for Capps to start moving up once he sees Judson, how fast he's running up top. And Bittinger is going to be up to Capps before you know it at the speeds he's running.
Yeah, it appears Ron Capps may not be learning his lesson. Still running in the middle of 3 and 4. And that's right where the slick is. He's going to need to move that car higher, or he's really going to have to hug that low line. But he's doing fine in turns 1 and 2. Scott Binger gets tight off of 2, smacks the wall. That is not good news for him.
Oh, and he hits the indent afterwards and then goes inside. Let me rewind this for you and get you a better look at this here. What happened to Scott?
Scott's making some audible noises in the driver chat. Not happy about that mistake. All on his own. We'll take a look here. He's coming out of turn 2. And boom, he smacks it there, gets stuck on the barrier, bounces off of it. Oh, he's rolling, he's flipping. Wow, he keeps it right side up, so he's still going to be in the race. But man, oh man, that does detrimental damage to your car. That outside barrier is not friendly.
And you can bet he is not happy.
Oh, we know he's not happy. We heard a "Urgh" out of him in the driver chat, so... Scott Binger, he's going to have to do something. He's going to have to find a way.
What a boneheaded damn move to hit that wall.
one of the fastest cars on the track.
You caught the track entry?
He just called himself out. What a boneheaded move to hit that wall, he said. Now, Capps really needs to start working that outside because he knows how to drive the car. He's just running the wrong line. As soon as he hits that top line, he'll move. But Sean Judson,
Yeah, so you kind of walking up the track there myself when I cut it roll, like, as I started gripping up the start with because I kind of saw that coming.
Pace car's pulling off. Your leader, 39 car, Joseph Schneider, Justin M. Powell, the 30 car. Green flag is out. Joseph Schneider with the big lead. Sean Judson gets a good jump on the inside line. He's going to take over that second place position coming out of turn number 2. Justin Powell gets a bit of a run off the corner, but it's not going to be enough. He can't even contend with Judson. Ron Capps working that real low line.
And Judson, look at Judson. He is going to run that higher side. We'll see what happens here.
Judson runs a higher line right in the middle of the corner, kind of shoots off from the exit. He is up to the bumper of the 39 car. 39 car might be in protect mode. Look at that. He's running the low line for the first time in I don't know how many laps. Ron Capps not making much time up on the 30 car and Justin Powell. They're kind of single filed out. Scott Binger worked his way just now past the 1 car of Jason Shook. Scott's going to take over the 4th place position.
Judson is inside. Judson's inside of Joseph Snyder. But Snyder gets the run off the corner.
He had the prime position, but then when you get in the slick, it's hard to get a run off the corner. So he's gonna work on the outside a little bit further out of turn 4 here. Gets that right rear tire out of the slick and into the good dirt. The slick, you can see when the track blackens off a little bit, it builds up the rubber from the tires, it compacts the dirt, and it gets dry slick. Dry slick. Sean's working right in the middle of that slick. You can see his car kind of slides out a little bit there, oversteer, and that is not helping his case. He's going to have to work back on the outside like he was.
Yeah, he lost considerable amount of time there by doing that. I'm sure he's smacking himself in the head right now. See, now he's back up to the high side, and watch this. Watch the run he gets off of this corner.
Otherwise, he would have had a nice run off that corner, but he did get a little tight on corner exit.
That was a beautiful turn right there in 1 and 2.
That was just about perfect. He gained probably a 10th in just that corner alone. He needs to straighten that wheel up through the middle of the turn. Look at that. He does it perfect. And look at the time he has gained. He goes from 6/10 up to about 2/10 behind the 39 car, Joseph Schneider. He's going to be working. He's trying to take the inside way. That may not be the move. He may have to pull a slide job. He may have to wait till he gets closer. Look at that. He's running dead middle. That is not going to work for him. He does get the low line on exit, so he doesn't lose too much time, but he did not gain any time running that low line on the exit there.
Oh, he's going to lose time here now for that one. He run the slick clean through 1 and 2. It looked like we may have had a little trouble in the back. Let me take a look. No, I think we're okay.
Well, it may be important to look at the 30 of Justin M. Powell. He does get loose there off of turn 4, but he was gaining on Judson there. So we may have a 3-car battle for the lead before this race is over.
And Scott Benninger went low down on the bottom there trying to get around Capps. We'll see. He lost it through that slick.
He did lose time through that slick, so he is not going to be taking over that 4th place position anytime soon unless he keeps his car up in moisture.
Now he took a better line through 1 and 2 than Capps. We'll see if it gives him any advantage going into turn 3 here.
Your leader, Joseph Schneider, just took the 3 lap to go flag. 3 laps to go. Sean Judson's going to have to make some time up the 30 of Justin M. Powell. He's working too. He's digging. He is trying his hardest. And if these two get in a little bit of a fight, that could open the door for Justin.
We got a lap car in front of Justin, or in front of Snyder, I mean.
That is the 99 of Mark Urbilis. He's going to do all that he can to stay out of the way of the leaders here.
That was a fine job he did to stay out of the way there.
Final lap, turn 4. Sean Judson, second place. He can't run down the first place.
Good one, Joseph
Schneider. Joseph Schneider is going to take the win for your
Thank you.
Robert Miller, Pennsylvania.
Now I'm going to take another shower.
Presented in part by Reveals Photography and Beef Jerky Unlimited.
Yeah, good race, man. That was fun.
$5 to your winner, Joseph M. Schneider. Congratulations.
Yeah, maybe he'll drive it up here on
man, you are not kidding.
For us.
Jason Chuck, sorry, man. I got sideways too far in front of you. Thanks for hosting, you guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah, that was awesome. Appreciate the host. This was a lot of fun. Told my breath on them turns.
Guys, there will be another one soon, but I think it will be with the dirt street stocks, but it will still be a purse race.
I'm doing the Daytona road course race.